Show Buddy FM off the AT. Today is Tuesday. It's been a week since I summited. And first of all, how do you like the new do and the facial hair? Yeah, I just the other day I shaved and got a haircut, and I thought, oh my gosh, what have I done? I smell good, and my hair is short. So, but it's good to kind of get that off and just move on. I don't know. I feel a little sad about doing it in a way because it really solidified that the hike was over. I guess when I drug my feet on it for a few days. So, but this is the epilogue video. And first of all, I wanted to TV Thompson, all of you wondering why I didn't have a video at the sign. I got tons of pictures at the sign. There were so many people up there. And the wind was howling. It was like 35, 40 miles an hour. There just wasn't a good time to get up there with all the people. We were already up there an hour and a half by the time I took the video. And where we were sitting, it was out of the wind somewhat. But we were like literally 20, 30 feet from the sign. So here, for all of you there, I don't know if you can see it, but that's me. That's my summit photo with everyone else. I still think about that moment. I really don't know what I was thinking there. I was just glad to be there, and I did cry a little bit when I got there. I didn't think I would. As you're hiking, for months and months, you think about how you're going to react when you get up there. Who's going to be there? What you're going to say? What you're going to do? How are you going to pose and all that? But then you just kind of block that out because you were so far away. But the closer we got, the more real it was becoming. So. It was the most incredible feeling, physical feeling, feeling of accomplishment that I've ever had in my life physically. It's still crazy to think about trying to process all this. I'm not even back to my home yet. I'm still on vacation. I'm in Maryland at my sister's house, and thank you, Becky and Kendall, my sister and my niece, for driving all the way up to Maine. Gave Medicine Man and Bubblefoot a ride. Bubblefoot's mom lives like 10 minutes from my sister's house here in Maryland. I'm in Germantown, Maryland. And we dropped Bubblefoot off at the train station in Philly, and he caught a train back to York, Pennsylvania, where he's from. So he got a haircut too and shaved. He's got a little baby face too. So, but yeah, just still soaking it all in. I'm thinking about everything, but trying not to until I actually get home and get around, things that are familiar to me. It's very. I keep saying it's really strange. I don't know what to feel really. I'm elated, like I talked about. I'm elated about finishing the trail, but in the first few days, I was just glad not to hike because I'm beat up, my legs and feet. It was just punishing every day, it seemed like. But it's been a week today. I've been going to the gym with my sister the last couple of days, so it felt good to sweat again. I absolutely did nothing for like the first 4 days, but I still was eating like a hiker. I was just pummeling, everything. Pizza, steak. My brother-in-law, Kevin, God bless him, on that grill right there was literally full of big strip steaks and ribeyes, and I think I ate about 2 pounds of steak that night, and then there was some leftovers. So I've been really, my appetite is still there. So, and in some ways, my appetite for hiking is still there too. Ooh, here's a good analogy. I don't know if that's the right term, but the first few days, people are asking me, and a lot of you have asked, well, what's next? What are you going to do? Well, there is something coming. I just don't know exactly what it is. There's so many options out there. But after a week, I do miss the trail, and I do want to have another adventure, whether that's the PCT or the CDT or the John Muir part of the trail. One thing that's evident is that I've got to focus, and I just can't wake up and hike like I have been doing for the 6.5 months. But there's so many people to thank. My mom and my daughters for not acting like. Well, my mom acted like. I thought I was a little crazy when I first told her what I was going to do. My daughters were very supportive. Ashley and Jordan, love you. I'll be home this weekend. A lot of my friends, most of them, were really encouraging. The ones who had their doubts about me just didn't say anything, which that was good too. Because I even thought it was a little you know, crazy, but just crazy enough to pull it off. So, um, so many people, all of the hikers, the hundreds of hikers and friends that I made on the trail that may not ever see them again physically. I mean, you never know, but really friends for life, in my opinion. For me, it is anyway, that they had that much impact on me. Gary over in Iraq bought me these poles. Thank you so much for that. That really blew me away, and I still tell people about that. You know, your kindness and what you did, it really is amazing. Joe Johnston and his family sent me all that food back a while back, and that was really cool. And all of you, I really mean this, I got chill bumps just thinking about that. It amazed me how some guy who was just hiking a trail for a long time got so encouraged by all the comments. And I really do mean this. I'm not saying this lightly. For something that started out just as something so my mom and my daughters and a few friends could see what I was doing, really, you know, and in YouTube terms, it's not that big as far as viewership and things like that, but it really is important to me. I'm amazed at how many of you just gave me words of encouragement, and they really do. I'm not saying this just to you know, patronize you. They really did encourage me. It's funny how times were tough and I was feeling a little bogged down about hiking. I would get to a town and get on Wi-Fi and read some of the comments, and I wish I could meet each one of you in person, but you know, logistically that's it's impossible unless all of you come to where I am, which would be cool. It still amazes me, and so I really wanted to, whether you knew it or not, I was pretty sure I was going to finish anyway, but there was times I doubted, you know, whether it was, you know, worth the pain or the struggle or the financial things like that. But when I read those comments, I was doing it for each one of you in a small way. Obviously, I had to do it for myself, or I couldn't have gone out there. But just, you know, words like, you know, hey, FM, you know, you can do this. You know, you looks like you're having a lot of fun. The people you're hiking with are great. One guy said he's addicted to Dr. Peppers as much as I was. But I want to tell you, I want to go on record. I have not had, other than the day I finished, I went to the Appalachian Trail Cafe. They didn't have Dr. Pepper there, but I think I found one in a store. But I'm back on Diet Cokes now because I got to watch the calories. I'm not burning 5,000 calories a day. So, and the Diet Cokes taste like crap right now, but I'll get back on them. So. But I just wanted to tell everyone genuinely thank you. And if you liked a video or commented on it in a positive way, this is for you. Thank you so much. And to Rod from Stick Pick, thanks for the compliments there. I don't know if some of you saw his comment that if I do another adventure, he was willing to help out a little bit. So thank you so much for that. I'll get in touch with you when that time comes, if that offer is still available. And all the manufacturers who helped me, you know, Black Diamond, before Gary bought me those poles, I snapped a couple. They were really cool. Big Agnes, Solomon, the shoes, Merrill. I could go, you know, there's a lot of them. It escapes me right now. I'm kind of on the spot, but really was amazed. And the guy who gave me $20, I don't know if I put it on my Facebook account. One day, I was at Lime Center, New Hampshire. I think that's where it was. And I'd hitched into town to get my, it was Lime Center because that's where, Joe, you and your family, I had the box, the Trail Magic sent to me. And I was hitching a ride back, trying to go further into town to get something. I forget what I wanted, I don't know. But he gave me a ride, and when I got to the store, he dropped me off. He goes, hey, how's your cash holding out? And I said, well, it's fine. You know, I still had some money left. And he said, here, take $20. And I was like, no, I can't do that. And he goes, no, I want to help out, you know. And so I took the money. So I felt a little odd about it. But I want to thank that guy and hundreds more like him. People, I hope some people who, I told everybody about FM on the AT, the people gave me rides so they could look it up and I could give shout outs, but I didn't get a chance to do all of those. But if you were one of the people who gave me a ride, Trail Mama and SOS, just more than helped Medicine Man and I out, and hundreds of other hikers I know. But she was chase vehicle for her husband SOS. If you don't know her, you need to. She's a great lady. So Trail Mama, if you ever see this, you and SOS, I have a lot of love for you in my heart. Really do. They gave us rides when Meds got sick. Before we got to Hanover, SOS wasn't hiking that day and came back several miles and gave us a ride into town to get to a hotel. So I want to thank you for that. There's so many people to thank. I know I'm going to leave someone out, but believe me when I say it is genuine. I really sincerely thank all of you. So what's next for your old buddy FM? That is the question. Going to go back to Memphis. I'm from Memphis, just north of there, and I'll be back there this weekend. Today's Tuesday, I think October 2nd, which is just nuts to think about. That I hadn't been back in 7 months from my home, but going back there, going to see some friends, family, obviously, going to celebrate. I think that's why I don't know what to feel yet, in a way, because I'm actually home. I'm at my sister's house, and my brother-in-law and my 2 nieces. Oh, and thanks Kendall. She's here. She uploaded some videos, and Jordan did the same. Both of them really helped me out. I know sometimes the videos were go a few weeks without them, and that bugged me too. So that was a little stressful, because I know some people were waiting on them, my friends and family, and all of you out there. I really do consider you my friends, not just my YouTube friends, because it really impacted me in such a positive way on the trail. So thanks for putting up with me. God bless you. I'm going to continue doing something, and you'll hear from me. Be looking in the next couple weeks for a video of kind of what my decision is going to be, where I'm going to go. I'm thinking about moving. I'm pretty sure I'm going to move somewhere, and that's a whole nother adventure. But I want to keep the journey going, so to speak. That the AT hike may be over, but my journey, I want it to keep going. And I know one thing: I cannot ever go back to exactly the way my life was. It's just impossible. It wasn't a bad life. I had a good life. I had a good job. I got friends and family that loved me. But I was just kind of in a rut, and it really wasn't what I wanted to do. That I don't know exactly what I want to do now. I've still got a lot of, Lord willing, a lot of good years left. And like I told my daughter Ashley, I Skyped with her the other night from sitting right here, and I told her that our best days are ahead of us. I really believe that. Mine are, hers are, yours are too. Don't let the past define who you are. You can do something about that, but you just got to want to, and that's what I told her. Is it worth it? Find something that, and like I said before, it doesn't have to be the AT. It can be whatever it is. If you want to start a coffee shop, if that's been your dream, or you want to be a clothes designer, if you want to open your own bookstore, whatever it is, if it's in the back of your mind and you can dream about it, you can do it. It may not be successful at first, and it may never be someone else's definition of success. But if you like what you do, and if you make a little money at it, you don't have to get rich, then you're successful, in my opinion. And it'll show to other people around you as well, because people like to be around positive, energetic people. I know I do. I want to be people who lift you up and not tear you down. So, and some people do it without even trying to. Just one little word or sentence may affect you for years. That people, I've heard that about that. So I'm getting way off track, because there's so much going through my mind right now. But glad to be here, and glad to still be, just glad to soak it all in. It's a good feeling. Still, like I said, a little strange about not hiking, but I'm so glad I don't have to look at weather reports for the next morning. I haven't taken ibuprofen once since I got off the trail, which is nice, because I hated swallowing those pills. But so that's about it for your old buddy FM. Get out and still hike. It's FM off the AT. Is what Medicine Man said I should call it. But still going to do a couple videos. I don't know what's coming up, but I'm sure it'll just be random, like everything else in my life. So that's it from Germantown, Maryland. For your old buddy F&M, clean shaven. And what kind of clean shaven? I still got the goatee, but the hair is high and tight. I said I looked like I joined the Marines, kind of. You know, what I did, I trimmed it with my brother-in-law's hair clippers, and I used something wrong, and it took a big chunk out of the side of my head, so I had to trim it on down. But it feels good, you know, just to be done and to focus on the next big thing for me. So that's it, and I'll see you soon. Okay, talk to you later.